Welcome to LaughTrac with your host, Keith Breckenridge. Stop it.
Hey, what's up, fam? It's your boy, Keith Breckenridge. And if you're watching me, you know you're watching LaughTrac, man. Hey, what this is, it's a comedy series where we're actually featuring and spotlighting some of the very best stand-up comedians in the game, the best entertainment in the industry, man. And what we're trying to do is we're growing comedy in the ABQ, all through New Mexico, all through the Southwest. So what we want to do is we want to make Albuquerque a hub, a comedic hub. Because, man, you've got to get from Arizona, you've got to get to Texas, you've got to stop here. We've got some amazing talent, some amazing musicians. Stand-up comedy is the best. And you need funny in your life. I don't care who you are, you need funny in your life. Especially in these tumultuous times where everything's being so, separated and polarized. We've got Republicans, Democrats, Crips, Bloods, Smiths, Albertsons. Everybody's just on some other side of the fence, you know what I mean? So, hey, man, what we need to do as Americans, let's come together, baby. People are kneeling, standing. I mean, come on. We've got to come together. Let's laugh. Let's laugh with each other. Let's laugh at each other. Let's have a good time, man. Hey, man, it's your boy. Hey, you're going to want to stay and see who I've got in the show today. It's my man, Royal Wood. He's coming off of his hour-long special. You're going to want to chop it up with this guy. He is electric, man. Super funny dude. Man, go ahead and stay with us. We'll be right back on the break, baby. It's LaughTrac.
First and foremost, let's give it up for Keith Breckenridge. Keith Breckenridge. Keith actually has been known to be the blackest comedian in Albuquerque. That's been something that's been said. I had to, if this show happened 2 weeks ago, it would have been rough for me because I had to rock this Eddie Murphy mustache for about 2 weeks. Like, I had people coming up to me asking me, do you really know how to talk to animals? Or, how was it to work with both Jada Pinkett Smith and Janet Jackson? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Dreamstyle Remodeling has been wowing homeowners in New Mexico since 1989. Selected as Best Custom Home Remodeler for 3 consecutive years by readers of the Albuquerque Journal, we're also your exclusive provider for top home improvement brands like Renewal by Anderson, Four Seasons, Blaze King, and many others. Founded and headquartered in Albuquerque, Dreamstyle Remodeling is family-owned and now employs more than 500 people across the southwestern U.S. In fact, we've helped more than 60,000 homeowners improve their home in New Mexico, Arizona, California, Idaho, and West Texas. We're committed to providing a superior customer experience. We've earned 4.6 stars with hundreds of online reviews and have an A+ with the BBB. Dreamstyle Remodeling is a proud supporter of UNM Athletics. Visit our beautiful 10,000 square foot showroom at 1460 Renaissance Boulevard across from Sam's Club or DreamStyleRemodeling.com to make your home remodeling dreams come true.
Duke City Sports Bar. Proud supporter of Proview Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. Catch all the sports action from high school, college, pros, and MMA on one of our 35 HD TVs. Start your night off right with any selection from our delicious menu prepared with fresh, never frozen ingredients. Duke City Sports Bar, Albuquerque's newest sports bar. Located on Eubank and Montgomery, dial 505-433-4020.
When I train for American Ninja Warrior, I schedule regular workouts to stay in shape. To keep my car in Ninja Tough shape, I head to a Napa Auto Care Center for regular maintenance and genuine Napa Auto parts. Like brakes and batteries. I trust my Napa Auto Care Center for quality parts and quality service. And with the 24-month, 24,000-mile nationwide warranty, I drive away with peace of mind every time. Visit AutoCareNM.com to find a location near you.
Looking for some exhilarating fun? It's at All Out Zone. All Out Zone showcases Nerf dart tag games from team elimination battles to human versus zombies, pitting 2 teams against each other in fun, organized chaos with trained referees, music, and a full arsenal of Nerf blasters. You need team parties, birthday parties. We can customize the party to fit your needs. Visit us at the Coronado Mall. Give us a call, 505-444-6964. All Out Zone. Ladera Golf Course. Open in 1980, Ladera features a full 18 including spacious greens, a large driving range, roomy practice putting greens, and 4 large lakes. Surrounding Ladera, beautiful views of the Sandia Mountains to the east and volcanoes to the west. Ladera is a challenging city-owned course with the longest playing yardage of any other city courses. For weekend tee times and more information, call 505-836-4449.
Hey, what's happening, man? My name is Anthony Animal Garcia, DJ Animal. How you guys all doing out there tonight? Yeah! Oh, yeah, man. I know you guys are noticing my shirt. It says straight out of Albuquerque, straight out of Burque. But really, I'm straight out of my mom, eh? And they call me Little Sharpie, all right? We're going to be LA-Ling here today. We're going to be laughing all out, eh? From 11 till 12, and now we'll eat at 2, and then later at 5, we'll have a beer, all right? Cerveza. So it's nice to be a VIP here tonight. A very important pendejo. I'm a proud father of 2. Thank you. Thank you. The rest were swallowed, you know. And when I meet women now, I tell them, how many kids do you have? Really? Tell me. But you know what? I love being here today, man. And I'll tell you, I noticed that you guys are looking at how sexy I am because I'm a personal trainer and also a male stripper. My stage name is Stretch Mark.
Hey, what's up, fam? It's your boy, Keith Breckenridge. This is LaughTrac. Thanks for springing for the break, man. Hey, who I've got in the studio today is my man, your friend, Mr. Royal Wood.
Hey, thank you,
What's
the
up,
Keith
man?
Breckenridge. Hold on, I just want to say, this man got LaughTrac right here. This LaughTrac. It's on a green screen. I don't even care, but it's on a green screen. But this is amazing right here. So, my man, Keith, thank you so much for having me, dude.
Baby.
Man.
Of course, man. I couldn't wait to chop it up and get you in the
plus, you
studio.
got that Jimi Hendrix shirt on, looking all fly and everything,
Watch
brother.
out now, man.
Hey, I'm just seeing it. So.
Well, you finally came in looking good, too, man. You came in.
Okay.
I'm glad you changed.
I know we brought this
Thank
up
you.
before we started taping. I know that, but it was kind of rough. Okay, I'll put it to like this, guys. This one, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm talking to y'all.
That's
so
America.
check this out.
That's America.
So check this out. I came in, I had a hoodie, right? I had a hoodie, but it was an Eagles hoodie. And Keith said, nah, man, you can't come in here. I was like, why? What's going on? He's like, that's an Eagles hoodie. I was like, yeah. He's like, I'm a Giants fan. I said, oh my God, okay, let me go ahead and explain, all right? This is American Eagle. But as a matter of fact, just me and my looks got some crazy stuff happen to me, you know, before. Like I was actually walking down the street, and when I was walking down the street, some girl said, Royal? And I'm like, yep. She's like, Royal Wood? I was like, yeah, that's me. She's like, oh, I know who you look like. And I was like, yeah, I look like Dwight Howard. Because I had the shoulders, you know? I had the
I can
shoulders.
see Dwight Howard. Yeah.
This chick told me I look like a swole-ass Urkel. And I was like, come on.
Oh, no.
And I was mad for like a good 3 minutes. So then I just kept walking, but I don't know.
That happens to me a lot.
I can see it.
They're like, you know who you look like? Nah, I was like, oh, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, oh, you look like a fat, like Steve Austin's little fat little brother.
Oh, no. He said,
I dyed my beard, and they're like, it's the Sultan.
Oh, I'm done. Okay, you know what? We're done. We're just gonna wrap this one. We're good. All right, cool.
Yeah. No,
you foolish.
Yeah, that's good stuff, man.
Hey,
man, because you've been in the game for a minute, man.
4 years now.
I want to say, like, you're somewhat new, but you've been grinding for like 4 or 5 years, like solid. When I mean like every day, you've been putting. You not only did you go to every single open mic, man, you was like, I'm gonna put on like 2 or 3 open mics.
Had to.
With your boy Kevin Baca. Shout out to Kevin Baca. Love
player
that.
Player two.
Love that
player
little hairy dude.
Nicholas Starr. Yeah. He is a pretty hairy dude.
He's
that's
a hairy
my roommate.
human being. I love him to death.
Yeah,
he's
that's my
genuine.
man.
He's a real good dude. He's a real good dude. Kind of like yourself, Royal.
Thank you.
And I really love your style, and you've always, every time I've seen you, you've really striving to get better. You're striving to get better. You're really working your open mics. You're doing the open mics. You're producing shows.
I have to.
I mean, matter of fact, I think you even had your I was out of town. The only reason I didn't come to your show.
I get it.
I was out of town, bro.
I get it. No, you're taking care of yours, but
Right.
Guys, check this out. I have an hour special coming out pretty soon. Stupid Foolish is going to be on DVD late October, early November. You can go ahead and catch that. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. I'll be able to let you know. But yeah, the struggles with that show, it wasn't just doing the material, because honestly, Keith, it was 4 years of material. 4 years of material scrunched in 60 minutes, you know?
Yes, sir.
And making sure that everything was concise, crisp, stuff like that.
Cohesive, right.
Keith, Tell me why I scheduled that show the same night as the Mayweather-McGregor fight.
I felt so bad for you.
Look, no, here's what happened. I was like, look, I got the
I was
hours
like, oh,
off.
no.
Man, I got the hours at work. I was like, I'm cool. I got that Saturday off. I got that Sunday off to chill. And all of a sudden, it was like, when did they schedule that fight? Was it like June?
June.
It was like June. They said, Mayweather, McGregor, August 26th. I said, what? I was like, no. But regardless of the fact,
I think you sold the place out still.
Oh, it was a great crowd.
My man.
It was a great crowd.
That's what
Thank
I'm talking
you.
about.
Like it was real. It was real. So, but I want to thank everybody for coming out. I want to thank Red Door Brewery. As a matter of fact, you can catch an open mic over there as well. Right. The Painted Black open mic every Wednesday around 8:30ish. Show starts at 9. It's a great time. Great beers, local beers. Support local, you know. But honestly, it's a good time. But yeah, I had a great turnout. Did it. Put it on the DVD. That's what's working right now. Our homegirl, Michelle.
Oh, yeah.
Mistress Evil.
Okay.
Yeah, she's doing that.
Oh, Evil M. Shout out to Evil M. She does all my headshots. She's my photographer.
Amazing girl, amazing photographers. But she's doing the editing right now as we speak, you know. Right. But it wasn't the fact. It's.
How did you feel that night, man? Like leading up to, like this is one of the first times you've done a whole hour?
A whole hour. I mean, I've done 30 minutes before. I've headlined 30-minute spots. But, like, do you remember Mystical Danger?
Yeah.
When he's talking about jumping up and down backstage getting ready for the show? That's how I felt. I was like, let's do this. Mm-hmm. And then, also, it was the end of a chapter, too. Because, for me, it was like, that's all my jokes that I've worked on for 4 years. Right. 4 years. Now, mind you, that's not just 4 years of like the great sets. That's 4 years of the empty rooms, the 4 years of the hecklers, the 4 years of the shows that I'm like, okay, I didn't do great at, you know. As a matter of fact, it brings me up of the first time I ever did, like I would say, a real show. It was you, me, Kurt Fletcher, and Nigo Bellum. It was at the old. It was at the old. It was at the Postal. It was a Postal.
Shout out to Inga Bio.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Ingo. My bad. Ingo Bio.
I'm just messing his name up. It's how do you say it?
I thought it was a Nigo Bellum. I thought it really was.
You had it right.
Okay. But
I was trying to like do it, but I like try to put some little African on it or something.
I see you. I'm not even mad about that. I'm not even mad.
The guy will be a Balaam. Yeah, no. Shout out to San Francisco's best. Man.
Yeah, he's out there working too. But here's the thing: it was like going through like open mics and stuff like that, doing like the Route 60 show. Do you remember the Route 66 of the bowling alley shows? Yeah. Like I was doing those shows, I was like posting on Facebook, time to be the funniest dude in the room. Like, you know, having that aspect of things.
And you end up being the only dude in the room.
Yeah, I mean, I still was the funniest dude in the room. So I mean,
right. No, I know what you mean.
But like that show right there, it was like I messed up on a couple of my jokes, to be honest. And that was a show that made me sit down and think, okay, are you really going to be serious about this? Is this something that you really want to pursue?
You're getting up in front of people. You're putting yourself out there.
Every time. And every time that you do that, you expose a little bit more of yourself to the crowd, to your audience and stuff like that. So you have to be real about it. So for me to like, you know, go to that point, be like, okay, I can't half-ass this, you know? Like, that's the reason why I'm sitting right next to you right now. I said right now a lot, but just being able to be right in front of you and talking about this, you know, this is where I wanted to be. And this is where, like, you know, it takes off. You know, this is because I'm gonna be doing more shows, you know, be trying to work out.
It's not like the royal train's gonna stop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So one thing is like, so as far as where you're at now, we know like what you've done. How did you get started, man? Like, what are some of your inspirations as a childhood? Did you have a funny uncle, a funny grandma, like anything like that?
Honestly, I would have to say my whole family, like my dad, my mom, like my sister, like everybody, like cousins, uncles, aunts, everybody in my family is just funny. That's how we were, like both sides, mom and dad. And then I used to watch like the old Def Jams. I used to watch the old Jamie Foxx and stuff like that.
I love Def Jams.
I haven't watched it yet. I haven't watched it yet, but as soon as I get some time. But I've heard it's good. Even Nicholas Munoz, he said it was good.
Oh, wow.
Like, he just posted, like, you need to watch it.
Munoz co-signed on it, because he hates everything.
Him and his list. You've been on the list a couple times.
No, I don't think I've ever made the list.
Come on. You made the list at least twice.
No, I couldn't.
No, okay.
If we go back, all right, you can go back and review it.
He's lying.
The list.
He's lying.
I've never made a Nicholas Munoz
Hey, we need to edit this. He's lying. He's really.
No.
But really, some of my inspirations, if you will, like the old school Dave Chappelle's. I was watching like the old school Eddie Murphy's, like his mannerisms and stuff like that. Not even just from like Raw Delirious, but like Beverly Hills Cops, you know, 48 Hours, stuff like that. You know, just watching how his mannerisms were, and then growing up. Like, you know, going in the military, I actually branched out a little bit. You know,
thank you for your service as well, brother.
Thank you.
To always say that.
No, thank you for that. I appreciate that. But what I used to watch when I was on post was a lot of like Mitch Hedberg. You know, like Jim Gaffigan, you know, and just their styles and stuff. And then when I actually started getting into comedy, I started watching more just to see how their mannerisms were. So, like John Mulaney, you know, John Mulaney's a dude. Oh, yeah. And then I actually now, because like you're one of my favorites. Real talk, you're one of my favorites, you know, because I know you go out there, you rock a crowd like nobody's business. You're just like, hey, it's your boy Keith Breckenridge. This is what it is. And then people love you for that. You know, I love that persona.
Thanks, man.
You know, and then I get to meet like out of town comedians. I get to meet like Denver comedians like Ben Kronberg and like Sam Talent.
Sam Talent, Nathan Lund.
All of them, like Timmy Lasley, stuff like that, you know. And I'm not trying to name drop just to name drop, but
I'll say we dropping stuff.
Hey, look, I ain't picking it up either. It's there for a reason, but no.
Those are super cats to watch.
Solid,
Make sure
wonderful people too.
Oh no.
So it's just a fact of like,
because sometimes comics aren't the best people.
We ain't. We are not
some of the best people in the world, man. But anybody that you've named now that we've talked about are top individuals.
And then just the seeing like this, like what we're doing right now, LaughTracs, like when you asked me to be on a show, I was sincerely floored and honored just to be on the show, just because of the fact like it's something that's building up, you know? Like, and I saw all the action you had, I was like, wow, like these are cats. I was just sitting there, I would be in the stage, not in the stage, like in the audience, you know, just like those are like my mentors, you know what I'm saying? Like Angora, like Caitlin, you know, stuff like that. It was truly a blessing just to be able to work with that with you. So I do appreciate that.
Of course, man. No, I couldn't do it without you. Glad to have you. You killed your set.
Thank you.
Super funny stuff. Super funny material, man. I've always loved watching you, man. Especially you growing and growing and growing.
That's the only thing you can do, you know?
That's it. Well, I've seen other comics plateau out, and they keep doing the same material, and then just backslide, don't grow, don't go anywhere, man. But you know, you're not like that.
Well, but here's the thing too. It's also because, all right, I don't know, like you know about like comedy age, right? Like if you doing comedy for 4 years, like I've done comedy 4 years, it's not like comedy. It's not like comedy dog years, you know, like, oh, you're in for one, then you've done like 7 or whatever. Like comedy years is like real life. So like I've only done it, I really don't only done it for like 4 years. So I'm still just a toddler. Technically, I'm still just crawling while I'm seeing like you guys just over in preschool, you know, doing your ABCs and 1, 2, 3s and stepping up to the big leagues and stuff. But it's a real thing, you know. And also for me, it's plus the fact that this, and I've always wanted to say this on camera. I ain't gonna lie. So which camera am I looking at? I'm looking at this one? I'm looking at this one. Yes. Have you ever had a bad day? Have you ever had a real bad day? Your girlfriend broke up with you. You lost your job. Okay. Rush hour sucked. You went home. Your dog just messed everywhere, right? If you're able to put one of my DVDs in your DVD player or Blu-ray player, and for that hour and a half, I made you laugh to where that you forgot about all the stuff that you ever encountered in that day, I did my job. I did my job. So that being said,
no, absolutely, man, absolutely. So kind of to break off of that tone, what are some of the things that we can do as a community, as far as comedy community, to grow comedy and make this more of a hub so more people can come see the Royal Woods, the Angoras, the Caitlin Mentons, the Dangers, the Matt Petersons of the things, you know what I mean?
Matt's the truth.
Oh, Matt's a beast.
Matt is a beast. Oh, gosh darn. Oh, also Scotty Goff too.
Oh, Scotty Goff.
I had to throw that in there. I had to, once again, my bad. That was a name that I dropped. Anyway.
Scotty Goff, to me, he's one of my mentors. And he's certainly somebody that I always go to when I've got any kind of real comedy question. I've got to get real. it's from Scotty.
But going back to your question, honestly, just supporting local, like not just like your local comedy, supporting like your local brewery, supporting like your local arts. May it be burlesque, may it be actual musical, may it, like. I know that you've been part of like Vega Variety. I've actually was the host for Vega Variety for like a year span. Yeah. And so I saw so many acts go in and out, and I was like, this it opened up my eyes to so much opportunity that the city has. It's just the fact that we just all needed to start supporting more local. You know, just
supporting each other.
Just getting out to the shows, supporting people who put the shows on, the producers, the behind the stage, the cast and crew, if you will, the brewery itself. You know, just everybody that just makes that event happen. You know.
One thing I'd like to see is also, just to kind of chime off that, is even though you're not on the show, man, share it on Facebook. Tag your friends. Tag other people in it. I try and share as much as I can. I'm not on the show, but you know what? Go see these people. They are rocking. I post Matt stuff. I know I post as much as I can.
Matt does the guild. Like Eddie Stevens with his Turtle Mountain Brewery Company show, because I know you've been on it a couple times, you know. Matter of fact, the White Along Face tour. You, Matt, Kurt, and Eddie, like, yeah, these shows, there are shows out here, people. There are
professional comedians.
Professional comedians doing professional work. So you need to come out and support these professional comedians, man. They're doing work.
Well, take us out on a laugh, man. Any kind of material that you want to talk about, man?
Man, okay. So check this out. So yes, I am a parent, all right? So my kid, I think my son actually wants to be a comedian just like me, okay? So he came up to me one time, this is some real. He came up to me and he was like, Dad, I got a joke. And I was like, all right, let's hear it. He was like, knock, knock. And I was like, who's there? And he was like, you. And I was like, you who? And I was like, no, you're the joke. And so it's fucked up.
We'll edit it, don't worry.
It's messed up though. See? I was good.
No, you did.
I was good.
Yeah, you only had one F-bomb this whole time, so we're good.
It was messed up though because like the punchline was so good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but that's my little dude, you know? He's part black and part Asian too, so he can mess you up like a black dude and mess you up like an Asian dude, right?
Oh yeah.
Plus, if he ever happens to become gay, he knows how to do both hair and nails, so he's good. He's good, guys, okay? So...
That's a solid joke.
That is a solid joke. Keith, I was doing so good, baby.
It's all good.
It's all good.
Well. It's not like it's live. We're good.
I know that, but I mean, you my man's in them.
I know, man.
But thank you, Keith. Thank you so much for everything that you've been doing.
Oh,
everything,
man, just
LaughTracs, green screen, LaughTracs.
Well, man, where I know you threw out some Facebooks and what's your handle, man? Where can we find you?
On Twitter and Instagram, I'm Captain Crazy Glue, no E. On Snapchat, Albert with Dario. Also, a couple groups that I'm a part of, Player 2. Also on Facebook, me, Kevin Baca, and Nicholas Starr. Also the Speakeasy. And then myself and Nicholas Starr have a podcast now called Would Start a Podcast. We're actually 4 episodes in. I just taped the 4th episode before I even came here.
Nice.
So you can check that out on...
Where can we find that?
That's going to be like on iTunes, SoundCloud. Also under the Potential Problems podcast, which also features like Alan Clark, John Collier, a couple names out there too. It's under that network as well. So if you want to tap into that. Also with Albert Crazy, with Angora, Tito Dameron. Also, there's a couple other podcasts too coming out. Color Circuit. It's a lot, guys. So, but for myself, you can look me up, Royal A with the Third on Facebook. That'll be the place to be able to know about the Stupid Foolish DVD coming out pretty soon. So that's something that y'all, if you want to have a stocking stuffer, you know, you want to surprise some people that want to hear some jokes and everything. So something for the holiday season. So thank you so much,
my
Keith.
man.
Yes.
I appreciate you, Roy, for coming in, chopping it up, and being a part of the whole spotlight with LaughTrac.
Thank you.
Being part of LaughTrac. LaughTrac. Hey, man, stay for the break, baby. It's your boy Keith Breckenridge. This is LaughTrac, man. Peace out. LaughTrac. Be right back.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number 1. Cover it with green stuff, 1 scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of Proview Sports Network. Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of Proview Sports Network.
Locally loved restaurants like Farina Pizzeria, Farina Alto, and the Artichoke Cafe are the perfect venue for your next event. Farina Alto has traditional Italian food, plus handcrafted cocktails in a beautiful Northeast Heights location. Farina Pizzeria with a downtown vibe, amazing affordable wines, and local beer. And the Artichoke Cafe has set the standard for casual fine dining since 1989. Visit our family of restaurants and see what fine dining is all about.
Folks, there's no other way but to be all in. Either he's Lord of all or he is not Lord at all. And you can experience the real and authentic, true life change that only God can provide to humanity. See, when we truly encounter Jesus and purpose to know him and follow his teachings, #life change will occur.
Dave & Buster's is your destination for fun. Eat delicious chef-crafted food. Try sizzling favorites and new creations from our talented chefs. Drink the coolest cocktail creations. Play the hottest new games to win awesome prizes. And watch all the games in the best sports bar ever. Only at Dave & Buster's.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number 1. Cover it with green stuff, 1 scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of Proview Sports Network.
I met my ex-husband at a truck stop strip club. Yeah. Have you been there, girl? No? Yeah. Oh, man, I was a bartender there. And I once saw a guy bite a stripper at that strip club. We had to put her down. She got rabies. It was crazy. She was running around, foaming it in the mouth. Tits all crazy. And it's all right, though. We cremated her, mixed her up with some glitter. Put her in the stripper pole. And laid her to rest in her only happy place.
Hey, what's up, fam? Thanks for staying back on the break, man. What I want to do right now is I actually want to explain some differences between this show and the show LaughTrac. LaughTrac is actually the stand-up comedy show where we have musical guests on the very end. What this is, we're actually spotlighting the talent that makes up the show LaughTrac. So you can really get to know the comedian, get to know the artist behind the scenes, really kind of be able to say, like, you know, I really liked that one comedian, so you know what? Now you get to know them, where you can find their stuff, where you can be able to find future projects, be able to kind of see them. So that's what what we're doing here to make up the show LaughTrac, which is coming out very soon. So stay tuned for it, okay? And if anybody ever has any questions, comments, or hey, anybody want to be a partner out there, you like what we're doing, you want to be a part of LaughTrac, write to us at laugh@laughtrack.com. Again, that was laugh@laughtrack.com. Hey, this is Keith Breckenridge. I really want to send a shout out and say thank you for joining us. Pay attention for next time, man. Look out for the show LaughTrac. Hey, it's your boy, the big homie, Keith Breckenridge. This is LaughTrac. Much love until next time, baby. Peace out.
Whenever I see these little odd things, especially here in New Mexico, this one really sticks with me. Like every time I see like a Native American Indian wearing Dallas Cowboy gear, I mean, I don't know about you, but I tend to hold grudges, right? So to say that they got the short end of the American history stick is the understatement of the year. Don't get me wrong. So that gets me thinking. that to me, that's equivalent to like if a brother was to wear like something, sponsored by like the KKK. Like if I got something like KKK jeans, you know what I mean? Like, hey man, did you see these new cracker pants? These new cracker pants are pretty nice, baby. Yeah, they kind of tight. I know all my junk don't fit, my booty in the back, but they're all right, man. What do you think? They all right. And I mean, how do you think the Jewish community would feel if all of a sudden, like in the NFL, there was this team called the Gestapo? Like, hoy vey, did you see the third break on Monday night last night? I told you they were gonna kick. I told you they were gonna win.